Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping back to my channel. Today I want to talk about my current favorites because I have no idea when this video is going to go up. Unfortunately, I am starting out on YouTube, so I'm trying to get the hang of editing, actually recording. So please just bear with me. But today I did want to share with you guys what my current favorites are. There's like just random stuff down here. In celebration of the warmer weather, I did want to put on this new floral blazer that I got from Sarah. I think it's perfect for the summer. I'll link it down below. Hopefully it's not sold out. I think it was sold out of a lot of sizes, so I did have to size up, but I'll still link it down below, and hopefully you guys can also purchase this if you like it as well. It's really comfortable, really soft. Why don't we just say this is a new favorite of mine, although I've only worn this is the second time. It's so comfortable. It's really lightweight, which is actually like why it's perfect for the spring and the summer months. Excuse me, my flip-flop just fell off. So yeah, this is my first favorite. And now on to the beauty favorites, because that's what the first is this Laneige sleeping mask. Lip sleeping mask right here. It's probably not gonna zoom in, is it? I don't know. I'll try recording like separate shots of it. I picked this up at Sephora maybe like 2 months ago on a whim. I just saw it on one of the counters and I'm like, oh, I need, because I used to just keep like Vaseline on the side of my bed, but like the package would get like all gunky, you know. Sorry. So I just figured I'd treat myself to like a nice like hydrating lip mask. I don't use this at night. I don't even think it, I don't know if it's meant to be specifically for nighttime only. I use this all the time. I think when it first came, it was actually filled to the top, and right now it's down here, and it's only been 2 months. So it's safe to say that I like it. It's very hydrating. The color is, it's just like a clear color. I don't know if that matters to anyone. Not to mention the packaging is cute. I'm a sucker for packaging. If you are, please comment down below. But yeah, I was a sucker for the packaging. Looks good, feels good, like it's worth the money in my opinion. And the next item I want to talk about is actually makeup wipes. Packaging is also pink because there's a trend. But these are from MAC, and they are basically like the regular makeup removing wipes, but they have micellar water in them. I think each pack comes with 100. I actually was watching Kristina Braly here on YouTube. I'll link her channel down below. I am so obsessed with her. She recommended this in one of her favorites. I went and picked it up and I haven't been disappointed. They take off every ounce of your makeup. It usually only takes me 2 wipes to take everything off. If I really want to like get in there, I'll use 3 wipes. But they're really effective. They work great. They're gentle on the skin, and I don't find that I break out with them. So I would really recommend those wipes if you're in the market for new ones, or if you want drugstore ones. I usually use, or I used to use, the simple makeup wipes, and they're also micellar wipes. I'll link those down below as well. They work just as well. I don't know why I'm just so drawn to the MAC ones, and I feel like they work better, and they're thinner. The actual wipe itself doesn't have any texture, and they're very sudsy, so it feels like the makeup's coming off, and it doesn't leave a residue. My skin doesn't feel dirty after, which is what happens with a lot of makeup wipes. It's like you take your makeup off, but then you feel like you have this film on your skin and it feels gross. Those wipes don't do that, so I would definitely recommend picking those up. I'm back. Okay. Next product I want to talk about is fragrance. Now that it's warm, which I said in the beginning of the video, but now that it's warm, I like using more like, I don't know what you would call this. I don't know if this is floral. I don't know the undertones. I'm gonna actually look this up very quickly online to see. I'm just gonna check this really quick online so I could give you more details about the actual notes, because I'm not sure at all what the notes are. But this is Chanel Chance. It looks like this. It's a green color. This for me is just like such a clean fragrance. Like you put it on and like I feel like I just smell like a shower. Like I just showered. It really is so fresh. Details, okay. Well, on Sephora.com, on Sephora it says the fragrance family is fresh. It is fresh fruity florals. Okay, I didn't know that. The keynotes are citron, jasmine, and teak wood. I noticed I like a lot of fragrances that have teak wood in it, so that could be why I'm obsessed with this. It's just a really nice light fragrance. It's just reminds you or makes you think of, like, for me, it makes me think of a clean beach. Like if I'm walking down the beach and I'm trying to look cute while walking down the beach, I want to wear this. I want like people to turn heads and be like, she smells so good. She smells like summer. Like this is summer to me in a bottle. Definitely pick it up. And I love it so much. Oh, another perfume that's cheaper also is in like the fresh family. I have it on my desk. I'm just not going to pick it up. I'm so sorry. It's actually from MAC and it's the Turquatic, I believe. It is so amazing as well. It's very musky and I think it's actually a unisex perfume, but it is so good. It gives the same effect. It just doesn't last as long. I mean, the price points are different. Like the Chance is almost double the price of the MAC, so you can see where, you know, that difference is. I don't know. Okay, next favorite I want to talk about is this little lash holder here. I'm sure you guys have seen it on YouTube before or on Instagram. I picked this guy up on Amazon. I think it was $1 and then I paid a few extra dollars for shipping. But honestly, like if you go to a store, you're gonna pay probably double the amount. I did have to wait a few weeks, but it carries 3 lashes. It's cute. It's compact. You can bring it traveling with you. And I mean, what else? Next item, favorite that I want to talk about is actually a lash glue. It's from Duo. It's the brush on adhesive with vitamins. This up on a whim. I was running out of my other lash glue. Let me show you what it looks like. It just looks like that. It works good. My lashes stay on the whole time. I don't know what else I could say about it. It kind of like goes on iridescent almost, but then it dries like clear. But if I ever feel like there's any glue, I'll just put like eyeliner on top to cover it, like on top of the band, and it's like as if there was no glue. Okay, next product. I guess I'll go into foundation because I only have one foundation to talk about. And this, for me, this foundation is like a do-it-all. I mix this in with other foundations. It makes my foundations darker, or if I just like this on its own when I'm... Anyways, the foundation that I'm raving about is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I actually just repurchased my second bottle. This has lasted me over a year. I constantly used this last summer when I was on vacation. I had a tan. It's the perfect shade for me. It's in... They don't have names. They go by numbers. So the number is 5.75. Like, it makes your skin look so good, so dewy. The YSL for me is the foundation that adds the coverage, while this adds like that dewy finish look. It's perfect. I have no complaints. I don't need, like right now I'm dewy and I've had this on for a few hours. I don't feel like I'm oily. I don't really have to touch up that much because it's just where like it looks like you're glowing. It doesn't look like greasy where you're like, girl, you need some powder. Like, no, I don't have to do that with this foundation. It's easy, gets the job done. Now I want to talk about bronzers. I have quite a few. You're gonna be like, you really use all those? And I'm like, yeah, I really do. So the first bronzer I want to talk about is from Too Faced. It's clearly loved and on its like last hurrah. It's the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the light medium shade. I think this is the old packaging. I've got this for Christmas. I used it like since then for my bronzer. It's the perfect shade for my skin when it's lighter, or even now I'll put it on and it looks just fine. It's just a great color. It smells like cocoa. Like, who doesn't like a nice smelling product. Anyways, I love it. I love it so much. I went ahead and bought the darker version. This is the new packaging. It's so sleek, so sexy. I love it. This is, like I said, this is the darker shade. Also smells like cocoa. Just looks like that. It's definitely darker than the other one. I'll put them side by side so you can see. It's only like, I find like it's only a hint darker. But yeah, it works good. Now that it's coming, the winter, wow, really the winter. Now that the summer months are here, or at least I hope they are, I'm gonna use this because I know I'm gonna start getting tan and start using more self-tanners. So that's the main reason why I bought that. Works great. Now on to more bougie items and cream bronzers. I'm gonna talk about the Chanel, I think it's the Soleil Tan de Chanel. I think they only have one color because it says Bronze Universal. It's just a cream. You can tell I like this, right? It's just a cream bronzer. I have it on today. So what I do is I apply this first and then I'll apply like a powder to kind of set it. It really is just the perfect color. I find that it doesn't like take off my foundation, because a lot of times if I'm trying to cream contour, if I'm trying to put any cream on top of my foundation, it always gets like it. For some reason, my foundation underneath always comes off. With this, I find that it actually adds the coverage that you want from a bronzer. It's a great shade, lasts all day. Like, I look dewy, I look fresh. Don't we all want that? I know I do. Now for a dupe, I recently discovered, I was watching Amy Macedo on YouTube, and she was doing a drugstore glam look. And I actually seen her talk about these more, like in other videos. And I was like, no, I don't know how to apply it. It won't look good, so I never bought it. But I was at Target the other day and I saw them. I'm like, I'm just gonna try them out since I've had tons of luck with this bronzer. So I'm like, maybe these will be a dupe for the Chanel. And I think they are. I don't know how close to color, like in terms of color, I mean, how much of a dupe they are. In terms of like texture and the way that they apply on the skin, I would say these are a dupe. I think they're $4 each. This color here is Oaks on You, and this is the bronzer shade that I use. It's like a cute little chubby little thing. So I use this all over like the outer perimeter of my face, and then I'll use this shade, which is Where's Walnut. It's just a darker shade. I'll use that on the cheeks and on the jaw. I'm forgetting my body parts, aren't I? But yeah, I use this on the cheeks and the jaw, and then I'll use a brush and I'll just, I don't swipe it. I really press it into the skin so it melts and kind of becomes one with my foundation, with my other products, and it really comes out great. So I would definitely, if I were you, I'll pick them up. They're very affordable. They're going to be definitely cheaper than the Chanel one. I think it's Chanel one's like in the 50s. But I've had it for over a year. 2 blushes. The first one is from MAC. It's a mineralized skin finish in the color Cheeky Bronze. Just looks like this. It is literally the perfect like bronze. I have it on here. You can't really tell. It's the perfect bronze blush. It just adds a nice flush to the face. It's not so pigmented where it like, because it has glitter in it, but it's not where it's like you're like gleaming or you're shining glitter. It's just a nice sheen to the skin. Affordable. It's MAC. It's just perfect on the skin. I think it'll look good on any skin tone. Even you might be able to use it as a bronzer. I haven't. Blush I want to talk about from NARS. It's from NARS and it's called Bluster. It looks like this. It's like an apricot. It's almost similar to the MAC the MAC blush. I just think it's a little bit lighter and more peachy. It's also like has like a nice sheen. Very peachy, pretty. Looks good on the skin. If you're fair or similar to my color, I would suggest trying it out. Next face product I'm going to talk about is a new pickup. It's from Too Faced. It's the Peach Perfect setting powder. This guy was like sold out on Sephora, and I just hit that like email me when it's back in stock. I never thought I'd receive the email, and I got it like 2 weeks ago, and girl, you better believe I picked that thing up so fast. I've been using it ever since. It really like blurs your skin, blurs your pores, and it just, I like, even like whatever's left over under my eyes, I'll apply it all over the rest of my face to even out the foundation, or just like even on my skin tone and the texture. You look so flawless with that. Like, and it has like a light peach tint to it too, so I think that also contributes to the overall finish of it. But it looks so good. If you can get your hands on it, try it out. You're not gonna regret it. And the first one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in collaboration with Amrezy. I'm sure you've heard about this iconic highlighter. That's what it just looks like right there. It's straight up gold. These are like gold dreams. Why doesn't it show up? I don't know if you can tell. It might be the lighting. Almost dropped it. Yeah, almost dropped it. Anyways, this looks good. What I do is I apply this with a wet beauty blender. I use the Morphe one. It's actually right behind me. Because it melts into the skin more, and it's not just like a harsh line of highlighter. So I'll just use that, and I'll just dip the beauty blender in it, and I'll just apply it to the high points of the cheek, down the nose, and sometimes like here on top of my eyebrows. I don't know what the technical term for that is, but it just adds like the perfect glow. I have that on today. It's the only highlighter I have on today. But sometimes what I do to really emphasize it or add like a different color to the face is, what I'll do is I'll go in with a fan brush and then add my next favorite, which is the Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. Now this guy is just straight up like yellow. It's a straight up yellow highlighter. With a light application, it still shows up yellow, but it looks so nice on the skin. It doesn't look crazy, but also at the same time, it's makeup. Why not play around with it? Try new things. If you're into that, I would suggest picking this up. I've had it. I only really wear it though more in the summertime. I feel like in the winter, it just I feel like I need to look bronzy to wear that. So it's really good for the summer. I know I'm gonna keep picking it up. And the first thing I see when I open my highlighter drawer. So if you're into trying different color highlighters, or if you want to like kind of like try something new, give that a shot. You could pick it up at Sephora. Fenty Beauty is only exclusive to Sephora. But yeah, pick that up. It's so good. All right, so the last two items I want to talk about are lip products. The first is a lipstick from Tarte Cosmetics. It is, I think it's from the Rainforest of the Sea collection, which is also only exclusive to Sephora. I'm not sure if they still sell this lipstick. It's in the color Skinny Dip. It's just really is like a nude lipstick. Very opaque, like the color shows up great on the lips. I think you only need to swipe it once and you're gonna get enough coverage on your lips. This pairs well with like a darker lip liner, and then like a gloss on top. At least that's what I prefer. And the gloss that I wear with that lipstick is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in the shade Undressed. It's a very pale lip gloss, or at least it shows up like that in the tube. Like when you look at it, it looks really light, and then when you apply it on the lips, it just comes off like a nice peachy nude, and it really works well with that Tarte lipstick and makes my lips look like so plump, so full, and so juicy. Like it's just perfect for the summer months. Consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell notification button so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you so much for stopping by and tuning into my current beauty favorites. If you have any questions, comments, please go down below. I love to record more videos for you, so if you guys have any specific ideas or anything you want to see me record or talk about, please feel free to share your ideas down below. Thank you so much for stopping in. Have a good day.